This dude said, I raise rent on my best tenants.
What?
And I'll do it again.
Whoa.
Woo-wee, y'all. This dude sounds nasty. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. See me today. Thank you so very much. Boy, do I have a video for you guys today. Some of y'all might agree, and some of y'all just might get mad. This dude is going up on his rent, on his tenant that's been there for 6 years. How many of you been living in your rented apartment, rented house for over 6 years? How many of you rent goes up every year or every other year? Put it on down there in the comments section. Do you feel violated? Do you feel that it's wrong that the landlord goes up on your rent every month? Do you? Put it on down there. I'm telling you, when I play this video, you just might have a different perspective. You just might. And I know some of y'all rent is ridiculous. We're talking about $200, $300 extra. All that damn money. Ooh, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know, trust me, I know. I've been in this predicament, okay? But you got to prepare, people. You got to prepare. That's why a lot of y'all are having a hard time in life, because you don't prepare. You don't have your plan B. And then when the rent goes up, the mortgage goes up, either one, you're pissed off and you're mad and you say they're doing you wrong. But there's a reason. There is a good reason sometimes why the rent has to go up. And I want y'all to listen to this dude. I want you to listen to him well. Because some of y'all, like I said, are going through this right now. Yeah, you might get mad. You just might. But who are you going to blame? Who are you going to be blaming? Your landlord? That's what a lot of y'all do. Now, I understand, trust me, I know there are some crooked landlords. I do know. I do know that they are price gouging. I know all about the price gouging. I know. But the majority of them are not price gouging, right?
No, Sandfay, no. No, they are. They don't think about the little people. They don't think about the widow people.
Well, they can't think about the widow people because they have a business to run. Are you going to help them when their business is collapsing? Are you going to give them some extra money?
Are you? Put it on down there in the comment section. You going to help them because they won't go up on your rent
because their expenses went up?
Are you going to help them?
Hell no. All right. Let me get ready for it. I make sure you watch this whole entire video. Do that for me, please. Some of you people are really awesome. I really appreciate it. I can tell when y'all kind of dip off. I can tell because it shows me in my analytics. I can tell. But watch the whole video. Please do. I love it when y'all do that. And I truly appreciate it. I really do. And thank you when I talk about my little side hustles, like some of y'all need to have. Some of y'all need to have side hustles. You really do. I'm telling you the truth. You're complaining all the time online, complaining about what you ain't got, what you can't have. Whose fault is that? You chose your life. You chose your income. You chose everything in your life. You chose that man. You chose that woman. You chose having all them damn kids. You chose it. Okay? Even if you got one kid. You know, somebody can have one kid and that kid can be bad as hell. He make up for all 10 children that's missing. I'm just saying. Woo. Let me move on. Thank you for the PayPal, the Cash App to buy me a coffee. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it when you help me, okay? And thank you also for supporting me with the super thanks. I appreciate that too. All right. And thank you for buying that soap. I appreciate it. It's open now. It's open. It's open. I'm going to show you one Avon product, y'all. You see this right here? This stuff is awesome. This stuff is amazing. You got to shake it up. This is Organic Rice Water Moisture Replenish Hair Mist for dry hair. Dry hair. This is in C12 on page 30. Go to the digital brochure, beautywithsandrafay.com. Amazing stuff. Amazing. If you got dry hair, I'm telling you, this is amazing. I'm not just saying it because, I'm selling Avon. I'm telling you because it's the truth. I bought it because I wanted to try it to see what it's like. And it did not disappoint. It did not. All right. Dry hair, it actually moistures your hair. It actually does. Okay. May help you with your breakage. Especially some of y'all getting older. You know you got dry hair. Dry skin, dry every damn thing. Dry down there, dry everywhere. Okay. Girl, stop. Yep. Dry down there too. Yep. Y'all know it. You know I ain't lying. And in that brochure, C12, almost everything is 25% off. All right. Have to do my little commercials because you know why? Because YouTube, it ain't always the greatest. It's wonderful. Don't get me wrong now. You see a lot of things on YouTube and learn a lot of things, but it ain't always good to every creator. So that's why I say you got to what? You can't be crying and whining about what YouTube is not doing. Okay. You can do it, but it ain't going to help you none if you ain't got no side hustle. It's not going to help you any. See this? This is Pharaoh. I do this too. All right. Luxury perfume oil. The launch is June 19th. Right? My perfume oils are amazing, y'all. It's amazing. That's Pharaoh. Pharaoh is sort of like an Egyptian amber, vanilla musk, warm spice, lily, fresh green. What the hell is fresh green? What the hell is that? That's part of the fragrance, okay? Fresh green. Ain't talking about no collard greens either on the cabbage. All right. Moving right along here. Let me pull this video up. But I'm just telling y'all. Do something with your life. Stop complaining. Don't nobody want to keep hearing that violin story. You should get tired of it too. All right. Here we go. Pay close attention to what this guy is saying. Because he's actually telling the truth, y'all. He's telling the truth. I know some of y'all get mad. I can understand. I know some of y'all get mad at me. But you know what, dog? I don't give a damn, dog. Y'all get mad when I say that. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Why should I care about what people say? Because of what I say. Because of what I feel and how I feel. Come on, girl. You're losing your mind. I'm losing my thought, not my mind. Here we go. I raised the rent, and I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. That's what this dude is basically saying.
So, I raised rent on my best tenant, and I'll do it again.
Ooh.
I have a tenant that's been in my property for 6 years. This was years ago that I did this, but it doesn't matter.
The tenant's been on the property, that's what I'm trying to say, for 6 years. I don't care. I don't know what the hell they're eating. I don't care. Tenant can get mad at me. I got to do what's best for me. I got to do what's best for me. Is he right, y'all? Is the landlord right? He's got to do what's best for him. He don't care. Tenant been there 6 years. If you were at a place for 6 years, do you feel that the place should be biased for you because you pay on time? You never late? You the best tenant ever? You never get in trouble on the property? You just amazing. Should he give you a break? Should he be biased? You don't think he have other good tenants too?
Same thing, I would do it today. Tenant's been there 6 years.
What? Oh, hold on a second. Let me say that again. Do that again.
So I raised rent on my best tenant, and I'll do it again.
Ooh.
I have a tenant that's been in my property for 6 years. This was years ago that I did this, but it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. I would do it today. Tenant's been there 6 years. We had expenses that go up every year. When my expenses change, I raise the rent.
Did you hear what he said? Every year when my expenses go up, I raise the rent. Do y'all feel when his expenses go up, he should eat that? He should not go up on the rent because your expenses go up on the apartment or whatever he got, house or whatever he got, townhouses. I have no idea what he has. But should he eat that to make sure that the tenants don't want to move? Should he eat it? Let me tell you something. I know a lot of y'all new that watch my videos. I think this was about a year, maybe 2 years ago, something like that. I lived in some apartments in Houston, another senior building. They went up on the rent like $220. And you know a bunch of seniors live there. They can't afford, I could afford it because my side hustles. But a lot of them can't afford it because they on what? They on Social Security or disability. A lot of them didn't even work. I didn't work either. Like I said, I did my side hustles and other things, other income. But do you think it's right for him to eat the costs? Put it on down in the comment section. Was it right for my landlord to go up on everybody? It didn't matter. They didn't care if you had Social Security. They didn't care about your income. Do you think maybe they was trying to get people to move out so they can charge more rent, least market rate? There was market rate that lived in my building, and there was also, like I said, people on Social Security and disability. There was no Section 8 that I know of, okay? The building was about a year old. Very nice building. Very, very nice. But I had to move. Had to come back to live where my other daughter lived. Because the one that lived out there in Houston, near Brownston, she was moving out of the state. She did for a little bit, but I had to move back this way toward my other daughter because I have to have someone to live near. Because I have health problems, y'all. That's the only reason. That's the only reason I would have stayed my ass where I was. I just would have. $200. Moving right along.
I don't raise the rent disproportionately, so I'm not going to raise it $1,000 if my expenses didn't go up $1,000, which rarely that ever happens, if ever. But I raised the rent on my best tenant, and she promptly told me she was leaving.
Would you leave if they raised the rent up on you? Because you was not prepared, would you leave? What would you do? Would you sit there and stay and beg and plead and say, please, sir, please, please, please don't do this to me, please. Ma'am, you're going to have to pay what everybody else pay. I'm going to have to go up on your rent, ma'am. See, this is what y'all not understanding. Things happen. Property tax go up. That's what they told me. The reason why my rent was going up $200 because the property taxes went up on the land. So they had to charge us more money. Pretty much we were paying for the property tax, I guess. I'm just saying though, same thing with him. If his property tax went up, he's going to go up on your rent. He's going to have to. People are in business, y'all, to make a profit. Just like my oils here. I'm in business to make a profit. When my supplies go up, when the oils go up, the fragrance oils go up, when everything goes up, the bottles and whatever else I have to use goes up, my price has to go up. I got to make a profit. I'm not in business to keep losing money. I'm not in business for that. That's why I said some people don't understand. Some people expect me to sell this for $10. I can't. I can't sell this for $10. But my perfume oils are long lasting and they're good. Well, I know you say a lot of people say their stuff is good, but I know mine is good. But do you know if theirs are? Okay? I'm not going to lie to people. I'm not. Now, don't get me wrong now. If you don't read the notes, what's inside to see if you like those fragrances, then that's on you. I can't give you a refund on something that you're not reading in the description. That's why I keep telling people, you got to read, people. If you can't read it, get somebody to read it for you. I'm just saying, people are in business to make money, and this man is in business to make money too. He can't afford. He can't afford to give you a break. He's got to give everybody a break. Because what? People run their mouth. Oh, they didn't go up on my rent. He didn't go up on mine. I've been a loyal tenant for 6 years. 10 years. And what you think gonna happen then? What do you think? Put it on down there.
So my rent was $1,300 on this unit, and I raised the rent to $1,425.
Ooh.
And she told me that was ridiculous. She wasn't paying it, and she had been
That's like what, $125? Better than what mine was. Ooh.
good tenant. She had paid every month, and she was leaving. So long story short, she left. Ultimately, I saw her about a year and a half later. She moved to a place up the street, similar unit, but she paid $1,600 for that same unit. Why did she pay more? Because she paid market rent at.
So you think you punishing him by going up the street, paying more, when his rent was cheaper when he raised the rent on you? So you trying to get back at him. Some of y'all are really ignorant. Some of y'all really don't know economics. You ain't hurting this man by doing that. You hurting yourself and your family. Now that's less groceries for you. Less anything. And you think you getting back at him? Hell no. He probably got somebody in your spot already.
A place that did not know her, so she paid more in rent just to show me that she wasn't going to pay my rent increase. Now, before you say, well, the other place must have been nicer. The other place was of similar size, similar space, similar condition. It was not a nicer unit. And I know this because it was listed. I saw the place that she listed to, and when she asked for the referral. So I know that the place wasn't better, but she was so willing to not pay my rent increase that she went and moved to another place and paid a rent increase anyway.
I bet you that heifer is pissed off now. Damn, I was stupid. I should have paid him that damn increase. Stupid, some of y'all. I hope y'all don't be like this. I hope y'all don't.
Here's the moral of the story. You are not getting away from rent increases. It's not about the landlord. It is about this world.
He is right. Long as you're renting, you're going to be paying, rent increase almost every year. And you think you're saved by buying a house. You're not. I remember living in a house. I remember. Increase. Why? Because of property taxes. Property tax go up. Whenever the property tax go up, your mortgage is going up. Now, it may not go up as much as a house do. Say an apartment, rental apartment or rental house. Doesn't go up every year, the mortgage. But when it goes up, damn. I'm just saying, you got to be prepared for everything in life. Everything. If you ain't ready, the only person you can fault is yourself. Because you didn't have what? Like I keep saying, a plan B. Things happen in life. You don't think so? You know they do. A lot of y'all watching me now have had things happen in your life. And you were not prepared. Even me. But only when I was younger. But like I said, when you get older, you're supposed to know better. You're supposed to. But some of you old people, you didn't prepare. That's why you hanging on by a string. That's why you complaining. That's why you sobbing. That's why somebody got to help you every month. That's why you didn't prepare. But you mad at the world and your relatives.
About the taxes, the insurance, the upkeep. To get a water heater put in a property costs more money than it did just 5 years ago. And it's not the landlord's fault, it's the economy's fault. So if you're mad about your rent increase, blame the economy.
Blame the economy because things go up. Water heater goes up. Air conditioning goes up. Wood floor goes up. Paint goes up. Everything goes up. Everything you got to fix goes up. If you could just look back at the prices 5 years ago, you'll understand. 10 years ago, you'll understand. Like I keep telling y'all, people are in business to make a profit, not to lose. That means what? You might have to get a better job. Like I said, you might have to get a side hustle. Stop sitting on your ass complaining. Stop it. We're tired of it. Do something. Show us what you can do. Show us. Matter of fact, show your own damn self.
Not the landlord. The other thing I want to point out is some people have this disconnection between what they say this is why housing shouldn't be made into a profit center or a business. It should be a necessity for life. Listen, healthcare is a necessity. Food is a necessity. Transportation is a necessity. What isn't a necessity?
I think renting is a necessity. Why? Because everybody cannot afford a house. Everybody does not want to own a house. Everybody don't want to own no house. They don't want that headache. They don't want it. That's why they're renting. Okay? So yes, I agree with him on that. I really do. It is a necessity to have for people to be able to rent instead of trying to buy. Because like I said, everybody can't buy. Everybody don't want to buy. We just don't want to buy. Don't get me wrong. I want a house. I really do. I really, really rather have a house. I thought about it. I thought about buying before I moved into this apartment. But then I thought about I'm getting older. I'm not getting no younger. So maybe I just don't really need a house. I don't need one. I really don't.
They charge you for it, and guess what? They make a profit. Why is it when a landlord charges and makes a profit, you feel that they're cheating the system and they're doing something so wrong? Everything, that's what's called living in a capitalist society.
You gotta make a profit, damn. Why y'all think a landlord should make profit? Or just a tiny profit? Do you think a landlord should only make $100 off of each unit? Do you? Y'all lost y'all damn mind.
That all of us benefit from. Because when you go to work, you get paid more money if you have higher skills. Same thing. Shouldn't they just pay minimum wage to everybody, no matter what their skill set is? No, they pay more for people that have more value. You pay more for property that is valued more.
Right.
It's the way capitalism works. So please stop getting mad at me because I'm spitting facts about real estate and rentals and you don't like what I'm saying. I'm just telling people how to make the best profit off of their rental property and hopefully make more money doing real estate in general.
I'm not mad at you, sir. I'm not mad. Because I understand, okay? It's the people that's working class people that's struggling, that's having a problem with it. Those are the people that's having the problem with the rent going up. The people who just sit on their ass all the time, never try to do better in life, those people are the one. I know things come up in life that you don't expect. But you should expect that damn rent to go up. You should expect it. When you signed the lease, did you ask? Because I always ask. How much is my rent going up every year? They can't lie to you. They're not supposed to lie. Okay? Get it in writing. Okay? We go up every year, sir. We go up every year. We go up every year, ma'am. We go up every year. Maybe the highest we may go is $100. The least maybe 50. But since this economy has changed, did you know that on the lease that they can really change stuff? You got to read the fine print. It's according to the economy at the time, what they can do. But as you know, we don't read the fine print. We don't read it. I'm guilty of that. Okay, I'm guilty. Like I didn't know that we couldn't burn no candles in our apartment. You can't burn them. I mean, you could sit them on a warmer or something like that and let them melt. But a wick candle, you cannot. I don't know if most apartments like that or not. I have no idea. But I'm just telling y'all, you got to read the fine print. Go down in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Do you think this man is right? Are you mad? Has your rent gone up tremendously? Over $100, over $200? Are you going to stay? Were you prepared? That's the main thing I want to know. Were you? How are you going to get prepared now? This is a new day, a new dawn. How are you going to prepare now for what may come in the future? Do you have your plan B? You ain't got to get a second job. Like I said, you do something on the side. Maybe you can sit with an elderly person. Some people need that. They don't want to hire a nurse or anything like that. They just want you to sit with them, talk to them, read to them, give them their food, their dinner, prepare, wash them all over, just wash them. There's other stuff. You can babysit. You ain't got to make no products like me. There's things you can do. You can cut somebody's grass. Get a couple of people. If it's just 5 people, you cut their grass every month, every 2 weeks. There's a lot of things you can do, even when you're old. I'm just saying. Be prepared, people. Be prepared. That's all it's about. All right? All right, y'all. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.